Hey everybody, 8-Bit Josh here, and welcome to my Australia Pack DLC review overview, where we're going to take a look at not only the stuff that is included in the Australia Pack DLC, but also the free update. And right off the bat, you can see here we are with the red kangaroo, and these guys are awesome. They're really hungry. They're just eating some grass. They're chilling. I don't know what they're eating. What are you eating? I guess you're just eating the grass and stuff. But these guys are awesome. I can tell they like to chill a lot. They just kind of hang out and chill, and they're looking awesome. The kangaroos and the koalas are the two animals I'm most excited for. Look at him. Look how buff he looks. Wow. He looks like he'd beat you up. So this is the kangaroo. Oh, there we go. Look at him hop. Look at him hop. I love watching him hop like that. That's so funny. Oh, and he's pooping. He's pooping. So I just made some really simple habitats for the 4 animals that are included, plus the eastern blue-tongued lizard, which is an exhibit animal. So right away, you can see I just did some really quick, mock-ups for some habitats. Nothing, that I would normally do in, my own zoo. I always like to make everything really detailed, but I wanted to just kind of give you a quick look at, what a habitat could look like, plus some of the new stuff that's included. You can see a lot of the, new tree types here. There's a new shelter, which the kangaroos don't actually require a hard shelter, but I wanted to give them one anyway, give them a chance to get out from under the sun. So I love the red kangaroos. They're so awesome, and you can already see as part of the free update the animal color variation. You can tell already they're this one's kind of gray and white, where this one looks kind of brown and white. So that's awesome, because if they're to mate, then their offspring is going to be like a mix of the parents. So that's really cool. Then coming over here, we have the koalas, and look at these little guys. Oh, look at him. He's happy. He's chilling. Oh, he also just pooped. Maybe that's why he's so happy. But these guys are so cool because obviously they're koalas, so they climb. Let's see if we can. Is one of them? Oh yeah, this guy. He's in the tree right now. Look at him. I love that they will just climb up in the tree and hang out. But there we go. Yeah, climb up there. That's what I like to see. And they're just so slow too. They just take their time. They don't even care. But yeah, so there's lots of new habitat stuff for the koalas as well. So we have this eucalyptus tree feeder right here. Also, these are eucalyptus trees that they can climb up. So those are huge. They're beautiful looking. If we go to nature, and I just have it filtered on the Australia Pack, you can see all the new plants that are available. There's also some new blueprints here. So it's just a little scene. I like the rocks. And of course we have some new rocks as well. They're the red, they're red desert rock, I think is what they're called. Just slow it down here. There we go. The red desert rock. They're all the same types of rocks that we have in the game, but they're the new type, which look really, really good. I like those a lot. Over here we have the dingoes, and this is one of my favorite things. I love the new little bubble enrichment item. They just jump up and try to grab the bubbles. They chomp on the bubbles. It's so funny. Oh, this guy's hungry over here. Also, I don't know how well you can hear but there's an actual sound effect for the bubbles. It sounds like bubbles. It's so funny. But again, the dingoes, they're awesome. They're just like dogs, basically. There's also a new enrichment here. It's like it's like a little rope tug thing that they can pull, because dogs like to play tug of war. So that's a really fun enrichment item for them. And again, you can see some more new plant types. All look really, really good. And then finally, here is the Southern Kasari. And these guys are awesome. Like, look at those like mohawks they got going on. But it's exciting to see some new birds in the game. These guys kind of look like turkeys almost. I wonder if they're related to turkeys. Probably not, but they kind of remind me of turkeys anyway. But these guys are awesome. Love them. And then finally, we have the Eastern Blue-tongued Lizard. Here we go. You can see one right there. This is just a prefab blueprint that I decided to plop down because it's already looking really nice. Nicely detailed. These lizards are cool. Let's see if we can't get like a close-up look. There we go. Oh, there we go. There you go. Look at them. Ah, they're so cool looking. There's the other one chilling on the rock over there. But yeah, these guys are awesome. So I cannot wait to add all of these into Aurora Zoo. Man, look at that detail. It's so cool. I tell you what, Frontier does such a good job with their animal models. So good. And then, so that's it for the animals. So with the Australia pack, you get 4 habitat animals and an exhibit animal. So the red kangaroo, the koala, the dingo, the southern kasari, and the eastern blue-tongued lizard. I also decided to plop down some of the prefab like staff buildings so you can kind of get a sense of like the theme of the Australia pack. So all the new building pieces. I love the new metal like tin metal roof. I also really like these wooden walls. I've been wanting some new wooden walls for so long now. I'm happy we're finally getting some. Those look so good. There's lots of new stuff. Like these posts here. I like the like road signs of like the animals. You probably have seen in the pictures that there's like the Kasari statue and then the like almost like steampunk kangaroo. Which is pretty funny. I like that a lot. It's very like metal sounding. We also have some new benches, trash bins. There's a picnic table. There's also some new lights. So I just placed some lights around. And those look really good. I love the details on those. Also, I feel like these lights are really bright, which I like to see. Because I feel like some of the lights in the game aren't all that bright. So I like to see this. Also, a new addition as part of the free update, you can now toggle lights on and off. You can either have them on all the time, so they'll be on even in the daytime. You can leave them on automatic, which is how they operate before the update. And then you could just switch them off if you want. So like if we leave that guy on, switch it to daytime, I mean, you probably won't be able to see it. But if you were making like a building that was indoors or something, during the daytime, like it's not going to be totally black because pieces don't block out sunlight, but having the lights always on will help in that respect. I also really like this little koala light. I had to place him down because I was like, look at the koala light. It's so funny. Love the little koala light. And then also, as part of the free update, we are getting vending machines finally. So if you have played Planet Coaster, you're probably familiar with the concept of the vending machines. But one thing that was updated from Planet Coaster is they're no longer grid pieces. They now function the same way as a path item. So like a park bench or a trash bin, you can move them and place them anywhere on a path. You can place them just on the inside of a path or just on the outside. You can also see one of the new path types here. There's actually 3 new path types, so if you guys didn't notice, so this is one of them. There's a new natural path right here, which is really nice. I like this because the like little curb pieces are smaller. Like if you compare them to the other like natural path, like you can see how much bigger those are. So they're a lot smaller looking. I think they'll be easier to cover up if you want to make it look like there's like really no path, if that makes sense. And then there's this one, which kind of looks like a natural path, but it doesn't have a curb on it. So this, I mean, if you turn it off, if you turn the curb off, so let me actually select the right path. So you can't have a curb on it just like any old path, but if you disable the curb, I think this looks just like it looks like a natural path, but with no curb. So that's really cool. That's exciting. Now, I won't show, like, we won't go through every single piece that's in the Australia pack, but if you're familiar with how Frontier does these DLCs, you know there's, you know, well over 200 pieces, all kinds of new decorative pieces, new posts, like these little planks. Oh, they're good. So happy to see those. These little signs are cool too. These are also, these have lights on them. Which we saw pictures of those in the trailer for the Australia pack. But those are awesome. Really, really like the way those look. Yeah, so if you just look at all of this stuff, so much new stuff, so many fun things to play with. I really like these blue, like iron panel pieces too. They are not flexi color, unfortunately, but they're still really good looking. Also really like these like metal rod pieces. Like they look like really rusted. Hey, look at that. That's so cool. So many uses for that stuff. And then finally, one thing I wanted to share, because the music in these games, Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, severely underrated in my opinion, and I feel like it's always worth showing off. So there is, of course, some new Australia music. Of course, the didgeridoo is featured heavily in all of them. That's so good. We have Outback Vermilion. The Arnhem Plateau. I probably said that wrong. Very chill. And then the Tussock Grasslands, which this to me sounds like your classic quintessential Australian sound. And then also as part of the free update, so there's also, you're getting like timed scenarios. There's also some new management stuff. I think everyone knows about the animal color variation, but there's also some new menu stuff. Like there's a whole new food menu, so you can change like the food quality all at once. You can also, for your staff, a new thing is you can select multiple staff now. So this way you can like train up your staff at the same time, and it will train them all up, or you can give them all raises. You can fire them all if you want. But yeah, so there you go, you guys. There is our overview of the Australia Pack DLC. What are you guys most excited about? Are you excited about the stuff that's in the free update? Are you excited about the vending machines, the animals? I mean, look at the koalas. Look how cute they are. The koalas, the kangaroos, the dingoes, the kasari. Oh, it's also very good. To me, I would recommend this. I think it's on par with the rest of their DLCs. If you haven't been super happy with the DLC before, I don't know if this is going to change your mind, just because it's the same thing. So you get 4 animals plus an exhibit animal. You get tons of new building and scenery pieces. So it's really, I guess it's up to you if that's worth it to you. I think it's awesome. I'm really, really looking forward to using the new building pieces and adding the new animals into Aurora Zoo, which is the zoo I'm building. So be sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I am 8-Bit Josh, and thanks for watching. See ya.